Here on Broadway in Somerville, Revolutionary Clinic's doors are open for medical marijuana sales.
So if you want to smell this one, we just open that up.
Matt Fear is a Revolutionary Clinic patient advocate. He has samples of different types of marijuana flowers for people to smell and edible products infused with cannabis oil for people to see.
The olive oil is great because it's so versatile. You can do it in a lot of different stuff. You can make a salad dressing with it. You can drizzle it on popcorn.
All of them can help you with these medical problems. When we come up with recreational, it's the same product line. Really.
CEO Keith Cooper says Revolutionary Clinics will be applying for a license to sell recreational marijuana right here in the same building.
What will be different in a recreational store?
A little bit more music, a little bit more thump, a little bit more jazzy, a little bit more cool. People can hang out for a while if they want to.
As a medical marijuana dispensary, Revolutionary Clinics is a priority applicant for a license to sell recreational marijuana. That's according to the just released regulations from the Cannabis Control Commission. The five-person panel that worked over the last 6 months to create 102 pages of rules for recreational marijuana in Massachusetts.
On this topic, what I've learned is, A, it's very complicated.
Steve Hoffman is the chair of the Cannabis Control Commission.
We wanted to make it a diverse industry in terms of participation by women and veterans, minorities. We wanted to make it diverse in terms of big players and small players.
Hoffman says the goal was balance, to listen to the will of the voters who passed the ballot question while putting safeguards in place to protect public health and safety. The regulations even say the commission plans to send in undercover secret shoppers to pose as customers and make sure retailers are playing by the rules. These warning labels must be on all products sold.
I think the most important regulations we have are the licensing process and the requirements of background check, fingerprinting, criminal record examination. So we're going to ensure that the people that participate in this industry are people that are upstanding citizens that actually know how to professionally run a business.
Another mission of the regulations, according to the law, was to be inclusive, including those sent to jail in the war on drugs.
If you look at the war on drugs, and particularly if you look at marijuana arrests and incarceration, there's a tremendous disparity in terms of who was incarcerated because of marijuana offenses, and it tends to be in certain communities and certain minority groups. So we're trying very hard to reach out to people so they understand, first of all, what the opportunities are.
I hope to have a marijuana business.
Former Boston firefighter Sean Birdie was convicted in federal court of manufacturing more than 100 marijuana plants and served 8 months in prison. Now he could have priority as an applicant for a recreational marijuana license.
I'm extremely happy. It's given my life post-incarceration some value. For a long time, we were considered criminals, people who were dealing in the unregulated market. And this is vindication.
When I went to prison, it slowed me down and it gave me an opportunity to reinvest in myself.
Jeremy Thompson of Dorchester has marijuana charges on his record and in 2009 was convicted of a gun charge, assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, and distribution of cocaine. Since he got out of jail, he says he's been out of the crime business and advocating for social justice. But under the new regulations, his felony convictions exclude him from getting a marijuana license. He's hoping to appeal.
It's disheartening, honestly, because I look at this as an opportunity for me to stabilize my family, maybe become a homeowner. This is going to be $1 billion industry right here in Massachusetts.
The chairman of the Cannabis Control Commission says the regulations are not written in stone.
So it's not going to be a mature industry on day one. We're not going to have gotten everything right, and we'll adjust.
Stores can begin selling recreational marijuana on July 1st, but don't expect to see it for sale all over the state right away. The reality is all cities and towns have the final say on what happens in their communities. Some have already banned marijuana businesses. Others, like here in Cambridge, are deciding how to move forward now that the final regulations are out.
People of Cambridge have spoken loud and clear that this is something they support, and as elected officials, we need to deliver that for them.
Cambridge Mayor Mark McGovern says there's a lot of work ahead to hear from residents and create policy that works.
The question becomes in the details, right? So people can be supportive of it when they vote, but then when you want to open a shop that's 2 doors down from where they live, then that becomes a different issue.
The mayor expects to see stores opening there by early fall. Revolutionary Clinics hopes to open 2 stores in Cambridge.
How do you feel thinking this is soon going to be a reality for recreational marijuana in Massachusetts?
Oh, I think it's great. I think it's something that should have been done years and years and years ago. So I'm glad that I'm kind of alive to see it happening.
So here are some things that are not in the regulations right now. Marijuana bars and cafes, delivery services.
But final decisions on how to regulate all of that won't be made until at least next February.